I'd take a minute or two to introduce you to something called the Healthcare Right of Conscience Act here in Illinois, 745 ILCS 70. And it's a public policy of the state of Illinois to respect and protect the right of conscience of all persons who refuse to obtain, receive, or accept, or who are engaged in the delivery of, arrangement for, or payment of health care services and medical care, whether acting individually, corporately, or in association with other persons, and to prohibit all forms of discrimination, disqualification, coercion, disability, or imposition of liability upon such persons or entity by reason of their refusing to act contrary to their conscience or conscientious convictions, in providing, paying for, or refusing to obtain, receive, accept, deliver, pay for, or arrange for the payment of health care services and medical care. It determines that discrimination is unlawful by stating that it shall be unlawful for any person, public or private institution, or public official to discriminate against any person in any manner because of such person's conscientious refusal to receive, obtain, accept, etc., any particular form of health care. Prohibits discrimination by employers or institutions by stating that it is unlawful for any public or private employer, public or private, entity, agency, institution, official, or person to deny admission of, to orally question about, any forms of health care services contrary to his or her conscience. It shall be unlawful for any public official, guardian, agency, institution, or entity to deny any form of aid, assistance, or benefits or to condition the reception in any way of any form of aid, assistance, or benefits, or in any other manner to coerce, disqualify, or discriminate against any person otherwise entitled to such aid, assistance, or benefits because that person refuses to obtain, receive, accept, perform, assist, counsel, suggest, recommend, refer, or participate in any way in any form of health care service. This act also provides that any person injured by anyone may file a lawsuit seeking treble damages and payment of costs and attorney fees incurred in the filing of such a suit, and that damage remedies are cumulative, meaning not the exclusive form of remedy, and can be used in addition to other remedies. In September of 2020, the Illinois Court upheld this act, determining in a preliminary notion that nurses can recover triple damages under the Right of Conscience Act, even against public employers, and that this act trumps other older and less specific laws, including tort. This case was filed in 2016 and has not had a final ruling yet. So this is something for you to research, find some information about. 745 ILS 70, Illinois' Healthcare Right of Conscience Act, if you're an employee in Illinois. What it prohibits public and private entities from requesting from you regarding things against your conscience. This is extraordinarily well written. And one of the very last things it also mentions that it supersedes other acts. This act shall supersede all other acts or parts of acts to the extent that any acts or parts of acts are inconsistent with the terms or operation of this act. This thing actually protects itself against other things and renders them kind of moot or to be set aside. But this is something for you to look at if you're an Illinois employee. This was brought to our attention this week here in Central Illinois, and it's becoming very popular very fast. 745 ILCS 70, the Healthcare Right of Conscience Act. I hope you find this interesting.